Salut, c'est Géraldine, bienvenue sur Comme une Française TV, Sound French even to the French. French people start to talk after around 1 or 2 years after they're born. Now, we're not reciting poems of Victor Hugo right away, nor do we immediately point out the contradiction in existentialism. No, as with everywhere else, we start with baby talk and later with childish words and grammar. How can you talk to French children? What are their special speaking quirks? Do they really talk like drunk adults? Let's dive in. Une syllabe répétée, deux fois, a twice repeated syllable, is the basis for most common words out of French children's mouth. For instance, une nourrice, a nanny, colloquially becomes une nounou with 2 syllables. Un ours en peluche, a teddy bear, is for children un nounours with the N added in from la liaison. Okay. By the way, a teddy bear or a doll or a blanket can quickly become un doudou, a child comforter or her security blanket. Un doudou. And it's cute, especially when they go to faire dodo, to sleep. Le dodo, a nap, comes from dormir, to sleep. And to be fair, the word is also used by many adults as well. Le dodo also used to be a bird, but let's move on. In a recent study I just made up, French children's actual favorite words are of course le pipi, pee, and le caca, that's poo for French children, le caca. And also, and here I will go the extra mile because I won't feel honest with you if I don't also talk about this one, un prout, a fart. So, not the top of French poetry, yet they've proven to be very, very popular in la cour de récréation. La cour de récréation, the school playground for recess, where children first socialize, run around, and play all sorts of games. And it's fun. In these games, children sometimes get slightly hurt by accident, so they might end up with un bobo, a boo-boo, a owie. They might cry a little with a childish mais that's very, very French. Mais a typical expression against the unfairness and evil of the world. We all need to at some point, really. Or maybe the child is brave and will laugh it off with a même pas mal, or it didn't even hurt, même pas mal. Anyway, don't mix up un bobo, a minor scratch, with un bobo when it's short for bourgeois bohème, an archetype of the left-leaning herbal middle class. If you want to hear un bobo sing about des bobos, I will mention Allô Maman Bobo by French singer Alain Souchon, who sings about his anxiety with childish words. You can find the link right now below the video on the blog. L'imparfait is the past imperfect. It's a tense that is sometimes used in French child talk in place of the usual présent. Okay. It's used by children or by adults talking to children. Some linguists call this l'imparfait hypochoristique, the cute imperfect for children. You probably won't ever hear hypochoristique ever again, but I like the word. So for example, on disait qu'on faisait dodo maintenant. On disait qu'on faisait dodo maintenant. On disait qu'on faisait dodo maintenant. This is typical childish French. So we're going to take a nap now, alright? Here we see that on, a common replacement for nous, oui, is also a staple of baby talk, to talk about the child herself. Haha, it lures them into thinking you're both going to take a nap, when in reality it's only them, unfortunately. The imperfect is also used by children when playing pretend, for example. J'étais le gendarme, tu étais le voleur, d'accord? J'étais le gendarme, tu étais le voleur, d'accord? Let's say I'm the policeman and you're the robber, okay? That's again typical French. Le mot magique is the magic word, and the magic word is s'il te plaît, please. So, okay, technically there are 4 words, but it's easier to teach it this way. It's usually heard in a sentence. Tu n'as pas dit le mot magique. Tu n'as pas dit le mot magique. You didn't say the magic word. Or, je n'ai pas entendu le mot magique. Je n'ai pas entendu le mot magique. I didn't hear the magic word. And truly, it is a magic word. Together with bonjour, s'il te plaît will open your doors, hearts and minds. After all, ask politely and you shall receive. But to be fair, deep down, I'm pretty sure that if we ask children what the magic word really is, they will all give you the same answer spontaneously. Prout. Et toi, did you know all these words already? Which are your favorite childish words in your own language? What is for you the magic word after all? Tell me in the comment section, I want to hear from you. If you're on YouTube, you will find a link below this video to the blog communefrancaise.com, the site where I read all the comments and answer all your questions as well. Did you like this video? Do you want more? Let me share exclusive lessons, private offer, and my 10 favorite Commune Française handpicked episodes with you by email. Leave me your first name and email and I will get back to you straight away. Subscribe now to get my best content straight to your inbox, the fantastic stuff that's not even on YouTube. And the best thing is, it's all free. Merci for watching Commune Française TV, sound French even to the French. Allez, salut!